Okay. So I guess I wanted to. There was a couple of things, couple of stories that I wanted to capture, and one of them was you can pick which one you want to do first. But one of them was the one about getting the trombone, getting your
Oh,
trombone,
God.
and then the other one was I'll think of it a little. So why don't we do the trombone first?
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, back in the days when high school bands were really new, I mean,
Uh-huh.
didn't ever. Yeah, in Clarksville actually decided they needed a band. And so they hired a band director and we got started. And I don't know how I wound up wanting to play the trombone.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like that was a fun thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it made a good jazzy noise. So yeah, I'll be a trombone player. So we started rounding, getting the instruments. They didn't have the local music store that carried any instruments, so you had to order them.
Mm-hmm.
They had to order it. Elkhart, Indiana, someplace like that's where they made most of the band instruments.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, went down to the local music store. We sold pianos and guitars. I think you paid $18.95 for this this chrome-plated trombone. Man, first rate.
So it was silver or was it gold?
That's silver plated.
Silver,
Well, it was
wow.
chrome plated.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah,
it was pure silver. But anyway, oh yeah, we'll order you a trombone. And so the band was getting started, and they had a few little broken down horns that everybody was trying to blow on, and I kept waiting for my trombone to show up, waiting for it to show up. He said, well, said, I don't know. We ordered it, and we hear that I think we got a letter saying they were going to ship one. Okay, so it was weeks went by, no trombone. And every afternoon I'd ride my bicycle down there to see if a trombone was there. I'd go in looking around, you know.
And how old were you
No
then?
trombone.
I'm probably.
I don't know. That was about 11 or 12. No,
So-
I was in high school, so 11,
Yeah.
11 or 12,
Yeah.
13, somewhere in there. Then with no trombone, my head dropped down, I'd leave. One afternoon it was real hot, and went down there and rode the bicycle up, and I heard this horn blowing in there, going, wonk, wonk. Golly, that might be my trombone.
Yeah.
So I go in there, and sure enough, every clerk in the store was lined up trying to blow it.
Oh no.
My brand new trombone.
No,
I was really hacked off.
we're not going for that.
I said, golly. I said, oh, you wanted to unwrap it. I said, oh, it was packed real nice. We unwrapped it for you. Anyway, I said, well, let me have it. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Yeah.
So I just grabbed it and took off.
Yeah.
No case, no nothing, just a bare trombone. Anyway,
And you rode up on your bike, right?
oh, yeah, I went everywhere on the bicycle.
Yeah.
That was the only way to get around in those days.
Yeah.
Outside of walking.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So anyway, that's
That
was the starting of the band.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Martin and his 10-piece marching band.
Oh yeah, 10-piece band, huh?
10-piece marching band.
Wow.
And we got, I don't know, a few months later we got some uniforms. Brightest orange you ever saw. Tunics, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, real bright light orange, you know. And man, they'd get so dirty so quick.
So bright orange, that's pretty progressive
really, it showed
back
up.
then.
The colors were orange and black.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Very
that
cool.
started off
So
the
you
music career.
So you knew, but you knew the trombone. How did you? When did you first play any instrument?
Oh, you mean you're talking about the trumpet
Mm-hmm.
thing? Oh, down on the ranch, a family came up from Corpus Christi to do something at the ranch, and they brought their son with them, and he was about my age. And he had a trumpet, and he played in the band down around Corpus. And so I said, man, I can blow that. He said, man, I said, we try it, you know. Man, I put out, boy, I could blow the dickens out of it. Where'd you learn to do that? And I said, well, I've been blowing a cow horn ever since.
Yeah.
Calling the dogs with a cow horn.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, you know. I said,
Yeah.
boy, this is neat though. It's got valves and everything.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a cow horn is just actually the horn of a cow
Yeah, it's just a,
that's been hollowed out at the
the
end.
end's been cut off and the mouthpiece,
Yeah.
you know, carved
Carved
out.
out of, yeah.
So it, blowing it's the same as about the same size and everything as a trumpet.
Yeah.
But anyway, he could pretty good trumpet player. He could play Alexander's Ragtime Band. Boy, that just really impressed me.
Yeah.
And I said, I bet I could do that. And I said, what do you do with these valves, you know? So he kept working with me a little bit, and pretty soon I was playing Alexander's Ragtime Band. I think that was the first piece I learned.
Yeah. And how old were you then?
Oh, I don't know. I was
That was
10, yeah.
Wow.
10 or 11, early, a couple of years before the band started.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where I got started on blowing horns.
Yeah. So you played the trombone. How long did you play the trombone? I mean, did you play that for a year or two?
Yeah, a year or so. And one of my best friends, old Pete Hinkle, joined the band, and he was playing the trumpet. And I started piddling around with it, and I liked it, and I remembered how to play Alexander's Ragtime Band. He was impressed. They were still trying to learn ABCDs.
Yeah.
I had a better ear than I had an eye for music. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
But anyway, that was about the time Betty was getting married to Burr. And I guess it was, they were already married or something. But anyway, he had a trumpet that he had when he went to a little military school.
Who, Burr did?
Burr,
Wow.
yeah, and he had this con trumpet,
Mm-hmm.
but it was an orchestral type trumpet. It was real narrow and long, beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mouthpiece wasn't one of these; it just broom broom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was tipping its cone down. You know, it was distinctive
Mm-hmm.
con mouthpiece. And I asked if I could play it. Yeah, and take it music, you know. Well, and I went back to the band. I could do the trumpet better than I could the trombone.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, I played that a while, and that was the trumpet I played through high school.
Whatever happened to that trumpet?
I don't know. Somebody in his family wanted it,
Yeah.
and they took it and had it refinished with something with it. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'd got another one, but
Gotcha. Well, it sure is fun playing the instruments, playing the trumpets. I'm glad I picked that up and had fun with that too. So.
yeah, you and Larry both took to the horn pretty quick.
Yeah.
Larry kind of lost interest somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
And I was trying to remember where we got that trumpet that you have now. And if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere between Houston and Denver
Mm-hmm.
that he was going to play in the band. And we got him a horn, and it just lucked out that it's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the story of the horn, he played it. We took it to North Africa, and I think he played in the band over there
Hmm.
at Wheelis Air Force Base.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, trying to think. Before that, after I got out of high school, and then went in the Air Force, the aviation cadets, I played. I joined got picked and tried out for the Drum and Bugle Corps,
Mm-hmm.
the Aviation Cadet Corps.
Mm-hmm.
That was one flashy, big outfit. You talking about? I think it was 100 pieces or something like that.
Biggest group you ever played
And
with?
when they got on the field, man, you could hear them. But it was real fun. We played keyed bugles, you know. Well, you only played certain notes out of the piece, you know, in the Star Spangled Banner, you only blew part of the notes, or you were harmony.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
You know, but that was fun and interesting. We had to take care of our own instruments. We lived in a separate barracks, drum bugle corps barracks, but we did the same curriculum as all the other cadets. But we got out of menial detail tasks because we were in the drum bugle corps. We practicing or taking care of our equipment.
I'd say the ball always bounced your way when you were heading into the services. You get to go be pilot, you get to do all this stuff, you know. There's always something fortuitous happening for you.
Yeah, just lucked out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got, after being in the drum and bugle corps there, through the aviation cadet, different schools we went to. We would go to a college and stay there 2 or 3 weeks and take an intensive training course. And we lived in dormitories usually.
Mm-hmm.
And but they carried on the military routine, you know, reveille and morning flag raising and roll call.
Mm-hmm.
But they'd have a bugler, and so I got tabbed as a bugler, and so I had to get up early and get out the end of the hall and start blowing that bugle. And man, I could make a mess out of reveille early in the morning. You could barely recognize it.
Yeah.
But it was loud.
Yeah. Everybody knew to be scrambled.
Everybody knew somebody. Shut up, Burford! Hell, it's bad enough to have to get up and listen to that is all.
Oh no, they had to razz you a little bit.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'd catch hell on it. But I got, some special privilege, because of being out and around, didn't have to stand out in the formation and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
That's kind of how music fit into
Yeah.
our careers.
Yeah.